A warm welcome to everyone. I am Sai Maheshwar Reddy. Now I am going to give a presentation on event-driven programming and event queue. So before going to start what is meant by event-driven programming, I would like to mention what is data flow diagram. Basically, if we take any operating system, Windows, Unix or Macintosh, in any operating system, there are a lot of processors which are running in the operating system. So they are running with the memory of using the memory, main memory, and the secondary memory. If you take this one as example, here this is the central processing. In the sense, this processes depends upon the inputs given by these processes. So here we can consider this one as making coffee. So I want to make some coffee, so I need milk and some decantation. So this one is the decantation and this one is the milk. These are the two processing lines which are independent of each other, and at last we will combine these things and we will make coffee. Same thing happens in the computer systems also. Each process depends upon the independent processes. After completion of these processes only, this process can able to start working. At last we will get some output like. In this slide we will discuss the handlers design pattern. Generally, what do you meant by the handlers? We have a lot of events. Events in the sense, if let us consider, let's look at this calculator. Here we have a lot of graphic user interfaces. If I press 1, 0, 0, some plus 20 equal to, so every time when I am pressing, there is some reaction happening in the display itself. If I press 1, it shows 1, 0, 0, and if I press plus operation, then it will add the numbers. So this is how events, these are all the events, and there is some sort of methods, some sort of definitions which catch these events and display the appropriate results. If I have a lot of events, if I press 1, 0, I have some dispatcher. What it will do is, if I press plus operation, then it will go on to the respective addition handler. If I press minus, then it will go to the minus handler, and into, and so on. So depending upon the type of method, the dispatcher will move to the respective method. This is what we have explained in the previous slide. The dispatcher must process a stream of input events, so its logic must include an event loop so that it can get an event, dispatch it, and then look back to obtain and process the next event in the input stream. So if I press 100, then it will display 100, and I will press plus in the calculator, then again it will wait for some other event. Some applications, for example, applications that control hardware, may treat the event stream as effectively infinite, but for most event handling applications, the event stream is finite with an end indicated by some special event. And here you can see the end of file marker, or a press of escape key, or a left click, and so on. While you are playing the graphic, some game, at the time you need to press some arrow keys, some alphabetical keys which are present in the keyboard, some function keys. So all these keys are the events. If you press some control shift S or some control S, at that time you should have to do in the appropriate option which is assigned for the specific event. And what do you mean by event queue? We have a lot of processes which will run simultaneously. Few processes might run parallelly and most of the processes run simultaneously. In some cases, the dispatcher and its handler may not be able to handle events as quickly as they are. In such cases, the solution is to buffer the input stream of events by introducing an event queue into the event stream. So if we take, I want to watch some movie, I need to purchase ticket. So to decrease the crowd, the the cinema hall management people will put some queue because to decrease the crowd. So here also same thing. In the GUI applications typically include an event queue. Significant events such as mouse clicks may require some time to handle. While I am playing some game, I will press left, right, top, bottom. Simultaneously, I will press. But everyone in this world, he does not have a IQ like Einstein. So system also like that. So it will store all these in some queue, and it will do each task, and it will eliminate each task. Yeah, here I would like to illustrate this event with a real life example. This is you and your mom, dad, brother, grandpa. Your mom assigned some work to you, that is, bring some fruits from the market. And your dad said, bring newspaper. Brother said, bring football. Grandpapa said, bring coffee. So even though, first of all, the mom assigned this work is even not yet completed, but in that time the dad assigned some other work. So I can't able to manage all these things at parallel. So what I will do is I will put these in the queue. It's like 1, 2, 3. First of all, so mom have given some work, so I will do this one. After completion of this work, it will eliminate it. And next one is newspaper. So after completion of this, it is deleted from the queue. And after that, football. And at last, the coffee. This is how I am. I am giving priority to all these processes, or what you call as events. So we can apply this practical application in the computer science world. So this is what we are doing. This is the simple GUI program. Here what we did is just imported simple GUI and some global variables. Here I have declared some helper functions, which are event handlers, we can say. Yeah, these are helper function and these are event handlers. While some event occurs, these should react. Here I have created some frame and assigned some timer to the frame and added the button. While this timer is initialized, then the tick event takes place. So it will come here and it's keep on executing this method. While I am pressing the click me button, then the event is changing its states from here to here, and the global count, which is incrementing in this function, is going to be 0. Why? Because here we are assigning count equal to 0 to the global variable. Again the timer will start the count from 1. Here we are initializing the function. This is how practically the simple GUI programs work. Here you can observe that here the 1, 2, 3, while initializing this create timer, these numbers are executing in incremental order. While I am clicking this click me button in the control panel, then the count is become 0. So at this time there is no 6 because the count becomes 0, so it will start from 1 only. So this is how event handlers which are having a very use in the world of graphic user interface. Thank you. Keep coding, keep smile, have some fun. Thank you.